the railway, but they did it anyway for a change. When all was hopeless, themselves were taken in as slaves, never appreciated. But what hurts the most is that yesterday our ancestors were chained to one another as they moved to their supper. But today, we are chained in the mind as we not only move to our suffering, but to our own destruction. But the question remains, we as the youth of today, is there hope for a bright future generation? No would be the answer. Because it starts with the mindset that we can't do this, we can't do that. And the effect of this is always realized not until it has caused more harm and destruction. All our good ideas, talk of inventions, talk of talents, talk of skills, have been buried and lie dead silence. Just because we think we cannot be uplifted, we cannot be promoted without the white man's aid. No, it's time for a change. It's the time that we come to realize that we are confident and we are able to make it on our own. Many of us think the bright future generation is in Asia. Many of us think the bright future generation is in Europe. Yet the bright future generation is right here in Africa. And as the youth, we are the ones who determine it. It's time that we spoke out and claimed for the rights, claimed for the support, claimed for the fact that we should be recognized as the true holders tomorrow and generations to come. Thank you.
Them are reservoir of energy, creativity, and passion waiting to be unleashed. Harnessing the potential of the youth is a critical responsibility that can shape the future of a nation. As beautiful as the young generation of Africa, to begin with, I plan to invest in schools, ensuring access to quality education, skills training, and mentorship programs to equip them with the tools they need to navigate a rapidly changing world. There are so many schools that love educational resources and qualified teachers. You find buildings falling on learners. Nothing is being done. Secondly, promoting the welfare of the youth through implementing policies and programs. There is so much child abuse, exploitation, and trafficking. Youth are taken outside there, suffering abroad, looking for jobs. In the name of to make the life better, they are being sold. They come back when they are dead. Either they don't have organs. And furthermore, I have a prospect to provide young people with opportunities to lead, innovate, and create a positive change in their society. The youth are not being supported in their societies. When you find a youth, you ask, what happened? Have you ever achieved any of your dreams? No. Why? I love support. Entrust them with responsibility so that they can make a better life. I want to eliminate that barrier to the barrier of equal opportunities to all the youth, regardless of their background, gender, socio-economic, which will help them to align their values, to cultivate a sense of belonging and a purpose to make a difference. Youth are being judged because of their gender. They look at you and be like, no, you can't do this, you are young. I want to eliminate such barriers. In a nutshell, when we invest in the potential of the youth, we invest in the prosperity of and well-being of our society and our countries. Together, let us commit ourselves to educating, empowering, engaging, encouraging the youth. Let us serve as mentors and guides on their journey towards success. Together, we can build a world of young, responsible people. Thank you.
Africa is the continent with the youngest population in the whole world, with 60% of its population being youth below the age of 25. This means that this is why it is said that Africa is the youngest continent in the universe. I stand before you here, ladies and gentlemen, not only glad to be the president, but also happy because you have entrusted me with this responsibility of being the president of all the youth in Africa. This is not merely a title, but a profound commitment to the vibrant, dynamic, promising future of this continent. Ladies and gentlemen, youth of this continent, unity is key if we are to achieve anything. We need to embrace and identify the diversity in culture, the diversity in religion, ideologies, and many other aspects. We are the future generation that is going to pave the way for the light of this universe and for the light of Africa. But we cannot do this without the challenges. Of course, we face the challenges. We face a lot of challenges of poverty. We face challenges of insecurity, inferiority complex. But with your help, I know we can work together and we can bring Africa to greater heights. As the president of the youth, I pledge to be a voice for the voiceless, and I promise to stand up for the marginalized and to be a helping hand for those who are getting lost. But I can't do this on my own because it is well stated that no man is an island. I need a brother's hand, I need your hand to guide us and to take Africa to where it is supposed to be. Together we can harness the power of the youth to transform Africa into a continent of opportunity, prosperity. Let us embrace our potential and let's create a future that we will be proud of as Africans. Thank you.